All right, a lot of going on around the county, and Dave is filling in tonight for Craig Herrera. And Dave, also, Caltrans just reporting some chains needed or snow tires if we're headed to certain places.
Right, as you mentioned up in Julian, and that's very intuitive because what we got a winter weather advisory that's up there in the mountains. At any rate, this goes until midnight now, and in some locations above 5,500 feet could get as much as 8 feet of snow, but from 3,000 to 3,500 feet, we're looking at 2 to 4 inches as a possibility with all of this. Let's get to the radar now, because that's kind of the big issue that we want to get to now. There it is, the entire county as a whole. We've been taking a breather for the inland valleys from the last shot of rain the last hour or so, but let's take a closer inspection of what's kind of shaking and baking here. We head up north to Encinitas and also Oceanside. There you see this cell, which was responsible earlier for a water spout, has now drifted to the south. It's lost a little intensity, traveling further to the south. PB and La Jolla, you look like a strike with this cell. Probably in the next half hour to 45 minutes. It's been a little sluggish moving according to what the models we're looking at, but you can see heavy rain is in there, so you guys are going to get pounded here very shortly. We had a reporter out at Mission Beach, so he probably wants to unpack and head on out. And then downtown area, you're probably looking at maybe a hit in about the next hour or so. There's the cell right out to sea. A lot of real estate coverage here, just about to strike the coastal region. So let's get on with our maps here, what we're talking about. We've got three factors really at play that kind of made today. You have the cold air spilling in aloft. We mentioned that. That produced the instability and all of that. Plus also, too, we've had the daytime heating, but we've also had lifting, third factor from this system anyway, and that's the name of the game, because you take that marine moisture we always talk about and you slap it up against this cold air aloft and you produce instability, you produce the water spouts we talked about, the hail you saw and heard about. That is all produced by this instability when you have that cold air upstairs, particularly when you have this ocean mass too, which really resists much in the way of temperature change. So how long is this going to last? The 10 News Pinpoint Rain Futurecast. It's somewhat bullish on saying get out of here, clearing out for the overnight. It looks like we'll see some clearing, probably for the inland valleys late tonight into tomorrow morning. Probably in the local mountains, different story there because you have a local feature of what is called upsloping, that lifting again. You sometimes get that reproducing again, more snows or even rain. But let's go to the 10 News Pinpoint Marine Futurecast, because this tells the tale saying the moisture's hanging around. It's not going anywhere tonight. So with our features in play, got to keep rain in our forecast, particularly along the coastal regions that will greet you tomorrow morning. Let's go ahead and check into that forecast. At the coast, again, mentioning the rain happening overnight, a little bit into Monday morning. But then as we clear out, the temperatures, we get an offshore wind. They don't do anything. They hang out kind of in the low range for a little while. We see the same process inland too. And remember, when the inland regions dry out, the temperatures may actually fall a little bit more overnight, particularly drier tends to do that with the clear skies. So we don't really see some earnest warming until about Thursday, Friday.
All right, Dave, thanks so much.
You betcha.
A lot going on.